Hello. Welcome to Advanced Vedic Mathematics course, Panini Ashtadhayayi Sthapatya. In this workshop sessions, we shall be revisiting the concept formulations Panini Ashtadhayayi Sthapatya. TCB dictionary shall have full complete expressions about these formulations as well as for Sthapatya. It is value here is 22, here is 24, and here is 10, 19, and 7, 26. So see these triple formulations. It is H6, here is H7, and here is D8. See this blissful organization. See this wonderful enlightenment. 786. See, this is leading to dimension 384. See, it is 28 square. See, it is Brahm multiplying itself, taking to a spatial order. 28 and 56. See, 1 to 28 is having 1 to 56 factors, and 56 is 4 into 14. See, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is hypercube 4. See, here there are quadruple hypercubes 4. Hypercube 4 in each of its dimensions. And 56 leading to 58. It is 29 plus 29. Brahma expressing itself as spatial, and it is Krishnadvaipayana. Vyasji, author of Brahma Sutra. Sit comfortably. Permit the mind to be parallel with these. These are universal Brahmi state formulations. Update TCB dictionary. Update Sthapatya referencer. Reach at enlightenment. Then have a system 6 to 28. See, it is going to be a Brahmi state. See, it is the ultimate enlightenment. Sadhakas are fulfilled with intensity of urge to be parallel with Vedic knowledge, Vedic systems, as are applicable for the manifestation of Sthapatya of Ashtadhayayi Panini, shall begin with these triple formulations. Let TCB dictionary entries and Ashtadhayayi referencer stands updated, beginning like this. Then, as it is in a creator's space, all fourfold situations, and within creator's space, 12-edged cube manifests 13th edge, gets coordinated with the solid order transcendental origin, makes it 13 into 3, 39. It is Ashtadhayayi, Maheshwar, Ashtadhayayi. It is this Maheshwar Ashtadhayayi which leads to 3961 Sutras organization, becomes Ashtadhayayi of 4000 format, 39 as Maheshwara and 3961 as Sutras. Then see how this formulation in a circular form is 1, 3, 6 and 9. See, this is letter Sa. It is Sha. It is Ha. These are Ushmanas. And then 1 cross 1 as 2 is A, is Sha. Sadhakas are fulfilled with intensity of urge to be parallel with Vedic systems shall glimpse this feature. So, first feature and the second feature, these should be properly comprehended. These shall be properly updated. One shall imbibe them. One shall glimpse them fully. And then revisit Ashtadhayayi. It is a creation within a four space. It is about the transcendental happening. Now see, in this orientation and reverse orientation, when it is within a plane, then unifies, but it doesn't remain perforated. It gets unified as zero space as a dimension, leading up till 3 as origin. It leads to a solid line. So reach from linear line to solid line is the phenomenon, is the method, is the reach, which leads to a blade, grass blade. It is not only a line, it is a solid line. It is this solid line which is making the central line for a plane. How the central line of a plane becomes a solid. And this will help us appreciate how the flow of a water as a water bed becomes a layer of planes. And it is this phenomenon of layer of planes which gives a flow only at the upper and stability at the center. This becomes the plane, separation plate of our cube as a synthetic setup of 8 subcubes, and the central plate puts the quadruple 4 subcubes up, 4 subcubes below. This becomes a synthetic setup of 4 squares, quarter squares, 9, 6, 6 and 4, 20, and multiplier 3 above, multiplier 2 below, makes 75. Here becomes 50 and here is 25. It is this feature of 1, 25, 2, 50, 3, 75, and it is this feature which will take us to Ganita Sutra 1 as composition of 2 words, Sutra 2 composition of 3 words, 3. Composition of one word only. All these 6 features available for the line, for a solid line. As within a solid line, we can have a line, plane and solid again. So solid line with remanifestation as 6, 12 and 18 becomes 36, is a 6 square, and it is this 3 components of each 6 makes 18, and as a square format of triple, 2 multiplied by 2 by 2 is 8. This 2 plus 2 plus 2, it leads to 18, and 8 as 26. Then we will have simple groups classification, 18 infinite series, 26 party groups. All these features are simultaneously at work. So, Ganita Sutras, Gita, Yoga Darshan, all are simultaneously along Panini, Ashtadhayayi, Sthapatya. How this unified format is to be availed, to be worked in the context of a Gita. We'll start with 47 and reach up till 78. And Vridhi Adach, first sutra, it will lead us to TC value 47. However, the internal leads us to 78. Together make 125. It is 5 raised to power 3. It amounts to 5 cross 5 grid, organizing like that. And it is 8 cube subcube setup, giving number of structural components. See how everything is coordinated, everything is well organized. So all what is needed is that we have to meditate. We have to meditate within the cavity of our own heart. We have to create 7 states of consciousness. We have to sequentially melt our mental states. So linear order state is to be melted for spatial order and sequentially up till the unity state. When we will be melting our mental states, then our intelligence field will acquire a consciousness base. And it is here where impulses of consciousness and intelligence bit will get unified for a common flow as a Divya Ganga Pravaha along the components of a soul soluble Om. Sit comfortably. Revisit your mental state. See how your intelligence field is unfolding along a consciousness base, and see how this process is taking you forward when you will be conscious of your mental state, starting with Jagrat, waking state, parallel with the dimensional frame of a 4 space, as we start with position. Then you will reaching at Swapan. This takes you 3, 8, 5 and 9, 25. So you are 4, 3 and 5. Here is 25. Here is 16. But this remains. Then you will reach at Sushapti. It is 26. It is hypercube 6. 7, and 7 is the dimension of 9 space. Then it is Turiya, 16. So see, it is again parallel with the Jagrath, but it is not a Jagrath, it is Turiya. So Om iti ek akshar Brahm. So here now you are taking 1 as 4 and 4 as 8, 8 as 11, 11 as 17. These are the features which will follow of their own, and then you will be Turiyatit. Turiya, Atit, it is 30, it is hypercube 8, unfolding. Then it is going to be Bhagavat, and ultimately it is Brahmi. When your consciousness states are unfolding sequentially, then your intelligence bits are being carried for these dimensional orders. And so when your dimensional orders are like this, then naturally you are not remaining only 1 space as dimension of a 3 space or 7 space as dimension of a 9 space. Steps go many way differently, and how it happens, this we can understand, this we can appreciate only if we are knowing how the dimensions synthesize. 1 and 1 makes 2 along the same line. However, 1 cross 1 makes it only 1. 1 square as a 1, it takes to a plane. But 1 and 1 as dimension synthesizes 3, and ultimately as Om it is 4, as Pankti it is 5, and then Gita says 6 as 1, Aksharanam Akarosmi. Here the Vedic mathematics begins. So 1 as 1, 1 as 2, 1 as 3, 1 as 4, 1 as 5, 1 as 6, and reverse 2 as 1, 3 as 1, 4 as 1, 5 as 1, 6 as 1. Very big thing is awaiting for us. Sadhkas are fulfilled with intensity efforts to be parallel with Vedic mathematics. Sadhkas fulfilled with intensity to be parallel with the way this system works, the way this system unfolds, have to concentrate as to how 4th chakra, hypercube 4, heart, Hirde, is having a transcendental cavity, and at explosion with it, there happens to be a multiplied phenomenon, 5 space within a creative boundary, happening a transcendental cavity here, happening cosmic windows. All these phenomena are happening, and these are being chased. It is this chase which makes, say, Ashtadhayayi, it makes us realize that line with opposite orientations within a plane makes a line. It is a solid line, and it is this solid line which in a space could be along any direction. So there could be as many as 10 lines, 10 solid lines. How to function with 10 solid lines is the challenge. It will take us to 8 directional frame, transiting and transforming into 10 directional frame. How to function it? Then how to synthesize single solid dimension, pair of solid dimensions, triple solid dimensions, and so on, as many as 10 solid dimensions, together making 80, 30. It is H8. However, synthesis takes us 3, 5, 6, 6, 5, 3, 0. These are 7 steps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. At 8, we know we are having 36, 20. There is 16 diminished every time. It remains 4 here. And then ahead is 45. Then ahead is 55. Here it is 18, 27 less every time. Here is 20, 35 less every time. These are the features which will take here to 9. It will take here to 15. So these features reaching us to -8 and -15. If we know these, if we know this synthesis, if we know this method, if we know these techniques, if we know these values, if we know these features, if we know these steps, if or along with this mathematics, if we are working this mathematics, if we are on the format of this mathematics, if we are on the format of Ganita Sutra 1a 6 Ka Brahma 4 A 2 Dha 7 E 2 Ka 4 A 6 Na 8 A 1. See, these are 15. It is Swara. See, this is 12. It is Rishi. See, it is 19. Chand. See, origin. 14, 26. Devta. So how Rishi, Devta, and Chand, for each Richa or as per the organization feature of Ganita Sutra 1's first formulation only. So see how big is the range. Then Gita 47, 78, difference value is 31, and 31 is a transcendence range, first transcendence range of linear order. And like that, very big mathematics awaits. Very big range of features are at work. Many values are there, as it is a multi-dimensional spaces. So it is multi-dimensional spaces. These are real spaces. These make our solar universe. These make our human life. All these are there. So modern mathematics shall not insist to continue with linear order. It shall transcend to spatial, solid, creative, self-transcendental, and self-referral. If we will be sequentially transcending, then and only then we will be attaining a unity state, Brahmi state, seventh order. It will give us a reach to 9, Brahmi state, and with it only we will be parallel with Vedic mathematics, Vedic sciences, Vedic technologies, Vedic order, Vedic way of life, Vedic way to approach the existence phenomenon of solar universe. And this all is at work at Panini Ashtadhayayi Sthapatya.